Hi everyone, this is Vanessa Risco, and for today's topics, it's gonna be what motivates you, and the other questions would be when do you feel most motivated to do something voluntarily? Think about a previous job or task, or a hobby, and what was a need that was pushing you to work as hard as you did. In my case, it's not about what motivates me; it's about who motivates me. And I would have to say my family, my father, my mom, my sister, for doing the sacrifice they did to bring me to America. Coming from an country, a developed country, they thought having a future in my country, Peru, would be hard, so they decided to send me to America for a better future. I come from a middle class family, so for my father and my mom to bring me here was a huge sacrifice that makes me appreciate them and love them even more. Uh, so every time I'm sad or down at work, I always think of them uh, for what they did for me. Um, I know they have planned this for a long time. I just never thought it was gonna happen in real life, you know? So since I was a little child, I would always see them working extra hard and sometimes sacrificing time with us for them to bring some extra cash to support of the family. So this is a huge motivation for me because they're helping me to be a better person, giving me um, a great experience and great education that many people, that many young people in my country don't get to have. I would also have to say my sister. She's another great motivation, especially nowadays because I'm pregnant. I'm 4 months pregnant, so it's hard with the morning sickness and feeling tired, and sometimes your body is hurt. It's hurting, and I just feel, oh my god, oh my gosh, I cannot do my homework today. How I'm gonna get up? How I'm gonna clean the house? You know, so I will think of her because she's a mother herself. She has a 4-year-old baby, and she's living right now with my father. She couldn't come here because of her baby, but still, uh, she's going to class, having a baby, being a mother, and being a single mother, and taking care of an old relative who is sick, all at the same time. She has so much on her plate. So, and she's able to do it. And she's about to graduate by the end of this year. So, I see her as an example. So every time I'm feeling sick, I just think of her and away some minutes and I start like, if she's able to do it, I'm able to do it too. She's my sister, it's in the blood. So I would think of her as well. Finally, not finally. Well, next I would have to say my husband for giving me the gift of being a mother, and being a great man. Sometimes there are not really great men out there, so it's hard right now. So I feel very blessed to have such a good man and being a future mother. And my baby also motivates me because um, I don't want my baby to have the same struggles that my parents went through, that I had to go through. For example, since my parents had to work hard when I was a child, and they had to sacrifice some time, we didn't really we didn't really spend that much time. Like, for example, I didn't learn how to swim. You know, sometimes your parents teach you how to swim, so they didn't have the opportunity to do that to me. So I don't want my child to go through the same thing. I want my child like to have that time with me. Maybe my husband will teach my baby how to swim. So my baby is a motivation for me as well. Of course, I'm not gonna spoil my baby either, but um, I I want him or her to have mm, a good life and teach by good examples, especially by faith. And my other motivation, and I think maybe the most important, is God. Sometimes we as humans, we worry, we cry about, oh my God, what's gonna happen tomorrow? I don't have money. Um, how I'm gonna feed my baby? How I'm gonna pay the rent? All this stuff we worry. But then I think of what God says, and He says something really beautiful, like, "Don't be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Let the day's own trouble be sufficient for the day." So I think of that and just live day by day and doing my best to have a happy life because we only live once. So yeah, that's about it. The motivation doesn't have to be directly with just work, but also life itself. You know, these people that I mentioned, my father, my mom, my sister, my brother, my husband, my future baby, and God, motivate me to have a happy life. I live a simple life surrounded by people who love me and I love them, and always, always, always having God in my life. Yeah, yes, I'm Catholic, but that's pretty much what motivates me. I hope you enjoyed my video, and well, see you soon. Have a good day. Okay, bye.